What's going on, YouTube fam? Today I'm gonna give you guys a quick look at the brick by brick Jordan 4 collaboration with Nigel Sylvester. Before I get into the video, go over the kicks and all that good stuff. If you're new to my channel, first time stumbling across one of my videos, welcome. Thanks for dropping by. But listen, while I have you here, do me a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button, click that notification bell. That way when I upload new material, post new content, anything like that, you'll get notified. Head to the channel, you can see what I uploaded. If you're on social media, Instagram, X, Twitter, whatever we call it, and TikTok, really any of the platforms, you enjoy photos of sneakers, outfit ideas with sneakers, anything related to kicks, honestly, give me a follow. You can find me. I am at iAMTMCII across all platforms. And lastly, while you're watching the video or afterwards and you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up. That really goes a long way. Indicate it to me. It let me know that you enjoy my content and just make me want to keep recording videos whenever I have a pickup that I see that you guys like the video. So now that the intro is out of the way for all the first timers, we can dive right into the review. So like I mentioned, these are the latest collaboration with Nigel Sylvester Jordan brand on the Jordan 4 silhouette. These are being named the brick by brick. So the brick by brick theme is basically Nigel's way of saying, you know, brick by brick, he's built his brand, his enterprise, just basically from the ground up. You know, being from the New York area, there's the red bricks all over from the different kind of housing where you grew up, places where he rode his bike all over the city. It's just so many different kind of little underlining meanings by the whole term brick by brick. Even in some TV shows, you know, some people sell bricks, you know, those type of bricks to try and, you know, make money, just to come up and just start from the ground to see where he is now. And just that whole saying for him to where he is today. All right, so video wise, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over like the materials used, then I'll go over the quality control, and towards the end of the video, I'll go over size, comfort, and all that good stuff. So you guys hang around, and I got you guys pretty much covered for everything you need to know regarding the shoes. So jumping straight into the material, the shoe is made up of like these different colored reds, clay type color. I want to say it's even like a firewood orange is what's written on the box. And I'll show you guys the label, kind of to look just like a regular brick. You know, some bricks are not like one solid color. They're like different shades of, you know, different colors. And by it being inspired by a red brick, that's why you have this look. So coming to like this mud guard around here, this is actually like a rough, rugged type of feel. Like they actually painted it hard on here. So this isn't suede or stiff or anything like this. They painted this with like a real protective coating on here. And I'm assuming from when Nigel rides his bike, you know, with the pedals and the tricks and stuff he do, this will probably help minimize some of the scuff marks that he would typically get on his shoes, putting this hard, rough, rugged material on here. I'm not sure the type of material, but it seems like they sprayed it with like a hard plastic, almost kind of like a bed liner in the back of a pickup truck when they spray that protective coating. So that's what this kind of reminds me of. And you can hear it. It's kind of a rough feel. So that's what's on the toe. And then the iconic swoosh, the little mini swoosh that he has on some of his shoes, like the RMs, the Air Jordan 1s. That's his little signature, putting that little mini swoosh on his shoes. Now coming to the actual other part, so you have a really good grain of kind of suede on here. It passed the stroke test. You know, when I say the stroke test, when you stroke your finger across it, it kind of passes and turns different shades. So that's the material that you have on the toe box. So you have a really good grain of suede pretty much on the entire upper part of the shoe. Coming behind the net, so the netting, you have like this little piece behind it. It's actually 3M. I'll take a picture with a flash on and show you guys what the 3M look like. It's actually here and here, so you'll be able to see that with the flash. Coming up to the toe and the tongue of the shoe. So like I mentioned, you have that netting with the red laces in here. So you do get two different lace options. They come with an extra pair of laces. I'll show you guys that in a second, like a cream lace. Regular traditional Air Jordan 4 tongue with the flight. I'll spin them around real quick. And instead of the Air Jordan being upside down, you have the Jordan Biking Company 2017 to kind of pay homage to Nike and Nigel's partnership together. And the inside of the insole, you have Go, which is Nigel's brand. So you have his little logo in the inside also. Coming around to the back, so instead of the Nike Air you typically have, they replaced the N with a B. Now you have Bike Air, so to kind of play more into his whole brand and him being a BMX athlete for Jordan brand. The pull tab is it's not as rubbery and bouncy and plasticky feeling like the SBs. It's stiff but not super stiff. So if you are one who have issues with this digging into the back of your leg, you may have that problem because it's not as rubbery as like the SBs are, but it's not super stiff and sharp like some of the older fours, but it does have like a little stiffness and hardness to it. So it may play a role if that bothers you and have some kind of impact on you when you wear these. Regular, you have the little waffle cones, regular wings. This is this little plastic feel. Just feel like a regular kind of plastic feeling rubber. Giving you guys more looks of the shoe, midsole, more of those different shades of gray, of reds on here, like a clay red, dark red, orangey red, just like a brick really. Coming to the outsole. So the outsole is different colors also. So this part right here is a red. This part has like a waxy, translucent type feel, this middle part of it. And then the back has the same kind of feel of material that the tip of the toe is made out of. Everything else, just a regular traditional Jordan 4 outsole. You've seen one, you pretty much seen them all. So that is your outsole, and that's pretty much it far as the materials go. I think I captured pretty much everything, gave you guys a good look on the inside, outside, outsole of the shoe. Quality control, the QC is great, and that is not always the case with Jordan brand. I didn't see many glue marks, scuffs, stains, loose threads, anything, even with the paint strokes. So sometimes with fours, you can see like the heavy paint strokes on the midsole, but seemed like they did a really good job with the quality control. So shockingly, the quality control is really good. So that's pretty much it for that, man. I'm actually shocked that they still kind of released the shoe when they released them. Cause you know, they had the whole story with the train heist and a lot of different models of Nike product being stolen off the train. So I'm wondering, I thought they was gonna push the release date back because they said some of these were on the train, but I'm not sure if Nike was able to get the shoes back or what. But so that's pretty much it. That's the QC, that is the kicks. Let me show you guys the box and stuff now. So you do get a pretty cool box. The shoes were actually wrapped up and packaged as if they were bricks, and I'll show you guys a little quick look at that, how I got the shoes and unboxed them. So that is the actual box. Has like this a brick feel. It actually feels textured. You guys can hear that. It has like, you know, different colors on here, like some hints of white, just like actual brick. I think that they did a really good job with the whole packaging and rollout of these, and even the Bike Air on here. You guys can kind of see that it's kind of debossed into the lid of the box. So that's pretty cool. There's just a whole rollout with everything. Yeah, Jumpman here. Here is the label with your product code, color breakdown. QR code here, just scan this with your phone. Nike link will pop up, take you to Nike.com. I think at some point it may do something. They do have a RFID written on here, so I'm assuming maybe like when these got stolen off the train, maybe that RFID chip that's shown on the box helped Nike, was able to kind of track these down when they were stolen. I'm not 100% sure, but you know, they were able to get the shoes back. So here's the packaging, like I showed you guys in the little cutaway, how they came wrapped, packaged like they were actual bricks. In the label, you can see some more of that, like the debossed Bike Air on there. And you actually have the little Go logo down at the bottom. So that is the box. Here are the extra laces too. Again, mentioned you guys get an extra set of laces. I think I'll keep the red in. I'm not sure if I like the white. It just kind of reminds me of a peppermint. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it to see how it looks. But I'm going to take the shoes off here now, toss them on feet. Before I do, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. If you were able to cop, what do you think of these? Usually reply to you guys when you guys leave me comments, but let's take them off here now, toss them on feet. We'll go over sizing and comfort and all that good stuff. Y'all hang tight. All right, guys, here's a quick on feet look at the brick by brick Nigel Sylvester Jordan 4s, the bike airs, whatever we want to call them. Just want to show you what they look like really quick on feet. Most asked question is usually sizing. How do these fit? How do they run? What size should I get? So let's jump into sizing and then I'll go over comfort. To me, I have a medium to like a somewhat narrow foot. I prefer a snug and exact fit on my feet for my kicks. And to get that, I went down a half size. Like I said, a snug fit to me is like a sock, like a glove. That is how I like my shoes to fit. If you like that snug fit and you don't like a lot of room in your shoes, I think you could go down a half size, especially if you have like a medium to narrow width foot. If you want a little bit of room in your shoes, just go true to size and I think you'll be good. Just if you have a medium, narrow width foot, either one of those is really all about preference and how you like your shoes to fit. If you have wide feet and you want that snug fit, go true to size, you should be good. If you don't want that, you want a little bit of room on the sides, you may have a little bit more toe room than you like, go up a half size. It's really all about how you like your shoes to fit. For some reason, I think 4s fit different on a lot of people. Some people say the sides hurt their pinky toe, that back tab dig in the back of the leg. Fortunately for me, I don't have any of those issues. So whatever size you would normally get in your 4s, get that size, and I think you'll be okay. When it comes to comfort, the Jordan 4 is a technology that came out in the very late 80s, early 90s. I think 89, somewhere around there when the 4s came out. So it's an old technology. And it still feels like that. You can feel a lot of the ground. Even though it has an air unit, you don't really feel it. But you could casually rock these all day and not be in any kind of pain or discomfort. I love 4s. I like the way they look. It's just my take. But comparing it to like today's technology and comfort, it's just not the most comfortable shoe out there. It's just old and feels old. But that's my take on sizing and comfort. Like I mentioned earlier, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit the notification button. But I'm going to wrap it up here. I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. See y'all later. Peace.